Yeah, I mean, I think we all knew going in that we could beat them. We played really well against them in the first half last time we matched up with them, and we kind of wanted to get that win back. But I think that everyone followed the game plan really well. Everyone worked together more than we have all season, and things clicked, and so we got a win.
Any specifics that went right for you guys, like specific players?
I mean, I think that if you look at the stats, one thing that stands out is that the statistics were spread out over everyone. Like, everyone did their part. It wasn't us relying on one person to do everything. Everyone showed up. Everyone worked together.
And what do you think went right against Maryland? I know you guys didn't win, but like anything that went well in that game?
We outshot them. So we were creating opportunities for ourselves. I think it's really important that we finish them. That would be a much closer game if we had. But yeah. I mean, our offense was working well together again in that one.
What about the draw circle specifically?
In Maryland?
Yeah.
Wasn't our best. I think we let them outmuscle us a little. I think that if we saw them again, it wouldn't happen. It's very uncharacteristic of us, but
yeah.
I'm not worried.
So you said see them again. You guys are kind of on a crash course. So can you talk a little bit about the draw for the tournament and the fact that you guys have only played Albany once ever, and like you may have an eventual matchup with Maryland?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty exciting to play a team that no one on this team has ever played. It gives us a new look. I think no matter who we play, we just got to play the way we know how, and we're going to match well. I know Maryland's down the road, but that's not what anyone's thinking about right now because we have a pretty tough weekend coming up. I think we have a good bracket. None of them are easy, and it's going to be fun.
Okay. And then really quick, I know this isn't as relevant right now, but talk a little bit about the fact that you guys haven't had Selena for ages now, and that you still were able to make the tournament. So like, what have you guys done as a team to sort of fill that hole?
I kind of talked about it earlier with Penn State. I think a lot of different people are stepping up in different games. So we don't have Selena with like all her goals, and I mean, she's obviously an amazing player, but I think that different people who didn't have as big of roles last year stepped up, and like all of us together have made up for that loss.
And what has she been doing off the field? She hasn't been on it, obviously, but has she still been leading you guys off the field?
Of course, Selena's an amazing leader. She knows lacrosse. She has a high lacrosse IQ, so obviously whatever she's seeing, wherever she sees we can improve, she's letting us know.
They are a great team. I think both teams came in. Both teams had ups and downs throughout the whole game. Was not a perfect game for either team. I think that, we turned the ball over a bunch. I turned the ball over. In some ways that was very uncharacteristic, but I think that the whole game we just supported each other and we had each other's backs. And I think that we just had that killer instinct at the end of the game. And when you have those seconds more of killer instinct than the other team, it puts you on top. So.
And same in terms of Maryland. I know you guys didn't win, but what do you think went right for you guys that you can use moving forward?
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of things that we could have done better against Maryland, and they're a great team, and we have a lot of respect for them. But some of the things that went right were just how hard we worked. Our effort was there, and I think that when we can combine the effort with just the execution, that's what's gonna put us over the top.
Cool. In terms of the tournament draw that you guys got, Northwestern's only played Albany once ever, and you're kind of on a crash course to meet Maryland again. So talk a little bit about the teams you guys are going to have to play to make a deep run.
Well, as of right now, we only have Albany, so we only have one team on our schedule right now, for sure. So we got to go out there. Albany's a really good team, really tough, really gritty. So we gotta execute the game plan, and we gotta just work really hard against them. I mean, they're the only team that we are going to see right now, and we got to show up and we got to take care of business, and then only then do we get the opportunity to look forward to Stony Brook in Maryland. But I think that we have a really good opportunity, and the road ahead of us is something that is just a great opportunity because we have three really good teams, and what we're trying to do is prove ourselves every single day, every single game. So if we had an easy schedule ahead, we wouldn't really be proving ourselves with any wins. So I think that we're really excited about the teams that are ahead.
For sure. And lastly, just really quickly about Selena. I don't know if you heard me ask Coach, but what has her loss meant up to this point, and how can you guys fill that void in terms of the games in the tournament?
Yeah, I think that, obviously not having Selena on the field, we've had to fill a gap a bit, but I think that people are stepping up. And I think that, no one can replace Selena, but her presence is still felt. She's still extremely supportive of us, and she's not a loud leader that's going to be, going crazy on the sideline or even going crazy, getting you fired up. But you can just see the look in her eyes that she's still with us out there. And I think that, we feel it and we get our confidence still from her and from, her helping us, telling us things that she sees from the sideline. She gets a little different perspective. So I think that people are really stepping up, though, and are ready to take that next step going forward.